So my name is James Cork, and I'm head keeper here at Paradise Wildlife Park, and I have been here 20 years. Working at Paradise has been amazing. Worked with some great keepers, I've worked with some great species. It's a nice family feel, and been here for all these years. I've grown up with the park. Lynn, our CEO, has made me feel like part of the family, and I've had some great opportunities. Big part of zookeeping is you build such big bonds with the animals, and I've been lucky to get close to quite a few over the times. See, there are some big bold characters, some that I've worked with for a long period of time. So I currently have some species here at the park that I've worked with all their life, and I've worked with them since they've been born here at the park. So I have Tamara, our lowland tapir. I saw her be born. I was the first person to touch her, and when we went to sex her, and I'm still working with her to this day. So obviously animals like that you have good bonds with. There's been other big characters in the past, from one of our camels, Bashira, one of our Bactrian camels. She was a big character in my career. I spent a lot of years working with her, and yeah, you get some real big bonds. They almost become like family. So you can't really say I have favourites, because you've got to love them all the same, but there's definitely some bigger characters than others that I've worked with. Being here for 20 years, I've had a great chance to work with a wide range of different keepers, but actually not keepers. Across the whole site we have a lot of different members of staff, and I've had the pleasure to work with a nice range of some of our gardening team, maintenance team, all across the board.
Got something nice?
Yeah. So, James is a manager.
I've worked with James Cork, must be 16 years, just over 16 years now.
So he has his certain ways with how he likes things done.
He doesn't like sharing an office because he doesn't like being in an office. He did come in with a desk blower for his desk when he first finally got a desk. So like the leaf blowers, that was his version of how he was going to adapt to office life.
I love James Cork. He's a very special character. I certainly remember the Christmas he wore Christmas baubles in his beard. But yeah, he's a pain in my neck, but I do love James.
When people come onto section, obviously they're working with different managers and stuff, they're kind of shocked how he does it. Like for example, zebra bed, it's got to be as straight as possible, so I'm surprised he doesn't make us get spirit levels and bring them up to make sure those banks are super straight. He's very proud of all his beds.
Seeing him getting ready to go out and using the hose at the back of our keeper area to have a shower before he goes out on a night out would be one that won't ever leave my mind, I don't think.
When I first came into Zoo World, tapirs actually wasn't one of my all-time animals. I really actually wanted to work with reptiles and snakes. But when I started working with them all them years ago, I fell in love with them, and ever since then I've just built my love for them. And so yeah, getting that opportunity to go out, to see them in the wild, help with a conservation project that I've always been quite strongly to help with from our tapir weekends, and try to advertise the work they are doing in the wild, to actually go out and work with them, see how they'd work, and with some of the leading experts of tapirs in conservation. This was amazing, and yeah, to get that honour from the park, to be sent out there and be trusted to represent the park in that sort of style, yeah, it was a real proud moment. Greatest impact, obviously developing the section I've worked on for so long. We've got some young keepers that have developed nicely, and I'd hope to feel like I've had a part of that to help them develop. Hopefully they've taken some little bit of, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, that they've learned from me, but has actually helped develop them in their own careers. The animals in itself are rewarding, seeing the bonds that you can build with them animals. Especially being here for so long, one of the really rewarding things sometimes with the animals is we have lots of different keepers that work with the animals. They'll go up to try and maybe move an animal, or ask an animal to go do something, and they'll keep playing up. And as soon as I turn up, the animals that I work with for so long will actually do exactly what we asked the first time. It makes you quite, oh wow, like these animals do listen to me, and they have that bond. So that's really rewarding. The beard's got much bigger over the years. There's even one Christmas day I came in and dyed the beard white because I work with the reindeer, so nobody's here Christmas Day, but just to obviously say that you're working Christmas Day with reindeer, so I dressed up as Santa, dyed my beard white just to be with the reindeer, just clean them out on a Christmas Day for no one else's sake apart from my own. Being part of Paradise Wildlife Park for 20 years has been amazing, but it's also going to be amazing as actually the transition going forward as we go to Hertfordshire Zoo. Now, I am a Hertfordshire boy. I was born and raised in Hertfordshire, so seeing that transition and that change in the future is going to be amazing, and to be a part of that is hopefully going to be an exciting time.
Thank you for being there every step of the way, for having that faith in me. I remember I was a very quiet work experience girl. I didn't think I would get to this point now. So yeah, he's taught me pretty much everything I know, and I'm very grateful to work alongside him. He's very knowledgeable and has a great passion for all the animals and everything we do.
James, thank you for everything that you've done, not just for the animals, but for the zoo team over the years. We might not always agree, but I certainly couldn't do it without you.
In all honesty, you're great, James, and I love you the same as everyone else does, so yeah, good on you.
My big thing after this was my local zoo when I was a kid. I remember my family bringing me here on summer holidays, and I always wanted to be a zookeeper. So if anyone out there, like any of you small children, really want to be a zookeeper, just put the work in, show that interest, keep your passion, and the dream will come. Yeah, dreams are there to be made.